Hey everyone, hope all is well. Here I am. I'm always apologizing for being late, so I think I'm gonna stop. Just been super busy. Looks like I'm gonna stay kind of busy. Hybrid work is kind of changing, so I lose some home time, and yeah, I'll just try to get these videos done, and I'll try to do more and try to be more helpful, but I haven't been, and I apologize for that. But anyway, let's talk about the July Microstock earnings. Things dropped a little bit. Actually, before I do that, I thought I would bring up one thing. Recently on my YouTube channel, I posted a drone reel. It's Calgary at night. And the reason for that, just briefly, is that as you know, stock isn't working the same way as it used to, obviously, as you all know. And so what I thought I would do is I'd put up a reel, drone reel, and use that as trying to sort of do direct sales or licenses to potential customers. Just because it's happened to me a couple of times where I've had people reach out directly looking to license clips that they've seen on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, and I've done sort of some side deals, and I'll talk about that in my next month's earning report. But I thought, well, why not try making a sort of subject or thematic YouTube videos with licensing information associated with it, so that maybe there's an opportunity to license that stuff out directly. So that's why I put that drone reel up of the Calgary at night. It's not intended to be like artistic or anything. It's just intended to sort of like provide a bunch of separate clips and be sort of watchable to a certain extent. The online kind of drone footage is not as popular as it used to be on YouTube, and so I don't really care about it. I'm not looking for views or anything. I'm just looking for the opportunities to potentially license some of that footage out to potential clients. So it's like free marketing, right? And it's YouTube, so it's big. So that's the justification for that. And wanted to bring that up because it might be something that, especially if you're thinking about YouTube or you just want to use it as a platform for marketing your assets, then, it's there, right? Anyway, so enough of that. Jumping into my earnings report. Start with Archangel, didn't earn anything there. Black Box didn't earn anything there. And then I earned a little bit on Pond 5. I had 4 image sales, but those 4 image sales only earned me $1.06. So almost nothing there on Pond 5 again. Been a rough patch on Pond 5 for sure. So we'll see what happens there. Deposit Photos is my next site, my next best earning site. I had 58 total sales, and that only earned me $9.22. So small dollars on deposit. That won't come as any surprise to you guys out there. You know how it works. The next site, though, is a bit of a surprise for me. I usually do better with it. It's Alamy. I only had 1 sale in the month of July, and it netted me a total of $10. So it's right at the bottom of my list for the month. Alamy, it's, you love it and hate it at the same time, but it is what it is. It's the long game, right? It's the year view or the 2-year view, and not 1 month. So, and that, that long-term view is less rosy, as we know. So anyway, I only earned $10 on Alamy. Let's move on. My next best earning site at almost the same amount was Dreamstime. I had 29 sales on Dreamstime in the month of July, and that earned me only $10.15. So yeah, 35-cent per download royalty, very low. Yeah, 10.15. My Dreamstime is declining. It had held for a while, but now I feel like it's sort of giving up on me. And maybe it's just July. Obviously, it's a slower month. August is a slower month, and then we sort of get things going again in September. But still, it's been a trend. So it's not just July. It's sort of month after month where it's just been sort of fading on me, despite uploading more assets. So yeah, only $10.15 at Dreamstime. My next best earning site is Wirestock in the month, and I earned $17.11 on 28 total image sales. So no video. $17 is a good month for such a small portfolio. Wirestock just continues to chip away, and so happy that I got a few images up there before they switched to the subscription model, because it has actually earned over time. So purely passive income at this point with Wirestock. All right, so if you haven't noticed, you probably won't, that one site I skipped that I usually talk about right up front is Photo4Me. I actually had a sale at Photo4Me, and it was this photograph of Spirit Island in Jasper National Park. And I don't know if you, to the extent you visited there before, it's kind of this famous spot halfway down Moline Lake, and you can either canoe out there overnight or take a tour boat and get off there, and there's kind of a famous spot. And anyway, it's a super famous spot, and it's sold on Photo4Me for $27.81 Canadian. When you're dealing with Photo4Me, like I said before, I've said it's a UK site, so you have to kind of think about people from the UK, and presumably this is someone that bought it that maybe has visited Jasper National Park, because it is a fairly famous place. Banff and Jasper are both pretty famous and get a lot of international visitors, and so maybe they went there and it's a place that meant something to them. So I think with print-on-demand sites, you're kind of looking at images that might connect with people. And that's why I haven't uploaded that much there, because when I think of the UK audience that exists for that site, I don't have that much that would potentially connect to them. One of the reasons why I uploaded a few images from Banff and Jasper is because I thought, well, maybe, you get a lot of people that go there, maybe someone's been there, and so there'll be people in the UK that might want to buy images like that. So that explains that, and I sort of feel like, yeah, I'm talking a little bit extra here, but just wanted to throw that up just in case you're looking at print on demand or trying to do image sales or whatever. That's kind of my thought behind it all. And I don't do print sales really, so I'm maybe not the best person for it, but that's my overall thoughts on that. So anyway, I was happy to get a sale on Photo4Me. Moving on to my sort of better earning sites. Motion Array is my next best earning site. I have 1,188 assets there, video and photos. And I had 60 total downloads in the month, and that earned me, I had 214 total downloads in the month, and that earned me $60. So not too bad. And the best, or my trending asset on the site is this video that you've all seen before, drone footage, just flying down Center Street between office towers looking toward the Calgary Tower. Continues to be one of my best-selling drone video clips, and I just, again, it's these low kind of unique angles that people don't see very often that I think are most attractive and differentiate you best on some of these sites. So for what that's worth, keep that in mind. Moving on, my next best earning site for the month of July, actually, and this is a July report. I skipped a month with iStock, so it's iStock, it's my July report. I'll probably have to figure out how to get back on track next month, but maybe not report. But iStock, month of July, I earned $90.34. So I sold 150 images, that earned me $8.11. And 10 videos sold, and I earned $9.23. So slow month, I guess. Not much on the video side of things. Low royalties per sale. Just not a lot there for you. The best earning image, highest revenue image, was actually a photo, and it was a panoramic that I took along the Bow River in early morning during the sort of bench season. I think it was spring or fall. I think spring, actually, and it earned $11.06. All right, moving on to Shutterstock. Shutterstock. Yeah. What can I say? I have 15,000, just over 15,000 assets there now. I have 1,500 videos, and so pretty big portfolio. I focused on Shutterstock, as you guys all know. I had 223 downloads total in the month of July, and that earned me $190.24. So not a bad July for Shutterstock, actually. I'll take 190. It's better than I have done recently. It breaks down like this: 231 images and 2 video sales. The images earned $186.66, while the videos earned $3.36, so almost nothing on the video side. I had 2 really sort of good image sales that collectively totaled about $60 US, and one was this modern contemporary home in Calgary, which probably many of you have seen if you watch these videos. The second was a panorama that I took of Pyramid Mountain in Jasper National Park. Pyramid is a kind of a famous or a landmark mountain there, everybody knows it. This was kind of a throwaway shot, however, that I took at the end of the morning. And I'm actually surprised it sold, and I'm surprised it sold for close to $30. So pretty happy about that one. And I don't sell a ton of landscapes, so it's always nice when I do sell some landscape photos that I've took, because sometimes I think maybe I should do more of that, and it's something that I used to do a lot. Regardless, that was iStock for the month, and moving on then. Sorry, that was Shutterstock for the month, and moving on to the last site, Adobe Stock. Yeah, Adobe, always my best earning site. I have a portfolio size of just over 16,000, just over 16,000 assets. About 15,400 are images. I have 790 videos there. Before I get into my earnings report, I just say that I've done very well with editorial on Adobe Stock, and I'm always a little surprised when people sort of stick to commercial when Adobe is such a great, editorial is such a great category, and sort of potentially has a little bit of resistance to AI stuff. But just lately, uploading to Adobe Stock has become really problematic or challenging. Like, the rejection rates for stuff that never would have been rejected before have just gone up, and so I'm trying to figure out or feel my way through what's going on. Maybe their database is so big now that they're just cranking down on contributors and trying to they just have so much that they can afford to be ruthless. Like, it doesn't make that much impact on them, and in fact it's probably better for them. So I mean, maybe that's where they are, but it's uploading to Adobe has now become a lot less straightforward, to say the least. Anyway, I'd be curious to know your thoughts, actually, if you guys are experiencing the same issues, or whether maybe it's just me not shooting the right stuff, or I don't know, maybe just not doing or meeting the standards that Adobe's requiring right now. So maybe you guys are all doing it just fine, but I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on that. Anyway, earnings report for the month. I had 496 total sales. That earned me $432.69. 432 of those sales were images, including AI, and 4 of those sales were videos. The images earned $390.69, and the videos earned $42. So yeah, four video sales for 42, that's pretty good. That's over $10 per video, which is actually pretty decent nowadays for video sales. It used to be much higher, but nowadays you take $10 for a video sale. The best earning videos the best earning video was a time lapse that I took at Fort Whoop-Up and the railway viaduct in Lethbridge, Alberta. It's not really a great time lapse, unfortunately. If you're gonna do daytime time lapse, you gotta have some clouds, or you gotta have a subject that's not sort of a landscape style subject. Like, it has to be cars or people walking or something like that, because motion is everything in a time lapse, and for this one, the wispy clouds in the distance, they just didn't add anything. So while I like the composition, I never thought this one was a very sellable time lapse. And time lapse is a pretty tough market to sell in because there's so much time lapse out there. So you know, it sold. I'll take it. And the best earning photo was this panorama of Edinburgh Castle that I took a long time ago that I've made tons of money on. You've probably all seen it before, but those were my best 2 earning assets for the month. And yeah, so now it's up to the end of this video where I talk about total earned. And if you made it this far and you're not a subscriber, I find that hard to believe. You're probably a subscriber if you're sort of making it to the end of all this stuff. But nevertheless, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Hit the like if you want. Leave a comment. Let me know how you did. Let me know what's going on. What you're up to in September. All that jazz. My total for the month was $848.62, which is not bad for July. Under 1,000, which is my target, but I think it's looking better than I did in August, which is not too far away, that report. So yeah, close to 900. It's a July month. It's a slow month, so that's just the way it is, and not complaining. Yeah, looking forward to September, actually. Hopefully there'll be lots of chances to get out there and do some photography and see some sights. And yeah, hope you're all well. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.